Hello my friends, welcome to my live stream. My name is Wilfred. So this game is called Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. It is on to the season 6, and as always I'll do some coverage on this game as I progress through the season. Mind you though, this season is not going to be the easy one because I just want to make sure that you all understood this. One of the seasonal objectives is called the Ultimate Escalation, and this is going to be one of the toughest seasonal objectives you would probably be expecting to spend there about 200 or more hours trying to get all the bosses. And so just to let you guys know, because if you like to complete this season in a very quick and fast way, it's not going to happen. But I thought you should know. Now, when it comes to Void Crusade, there are quite a number of objectives from something that is rather straightforward, meaning that you complete a Void Crusade, to something that could be a little bit more taxing, like you need to master Void Crusade and so on and so forth. And one of the objectives that I'd like to do today is the one that you complete the Void Crusade with all Info-fragments within 75 minutes on mission timer. So I'll explain that a little bit. I just would like to do a live streaming on this one. May or may not work out depending on how if I make any mistake and so on. So yep, this is the one that I usually do. But there are other objectives such as complete a Void Crusade in hardcore mode, 1 life only, complete all the mission plus 1 supreme mission, and then ultimately you have to master, say, a hardcore mode. So what I usually do in the season is to my first Void Crusade will be the one I'm trying out for the Thorough Crusade, which is the 75-minute Info-fragment. Get it out of the way because this is not very profitable to do it in the long run. So that's the first thing I do. The second Void Crusade I do is usually the hardcore, just to master everything, because I just want to get it out of the way as well. Then you can hit quite a number of objectives in one shot, 2 shots, put it this way. And then the last one is really about trying to do all the rest of the Void Crusade, which is 9 of them, which is not that difficult if you are geared up for it. Some of the Void Crusade are more difficult than others, so we are going to talk a little bit more on that as well. Now I'm trying to see if I can, how should I say, craft some of the Void kind of like shards, because I don't really have enough shard for the one that I want to do. So when it comes to Void Crusade, you've got 9 to choose from, all right? You need to have the 5 Void Shard in order to open up a Void Crusade. The one that I'm going to do is the Viridian. Now, of course, I only have 4 out of 5, so I don't really have enough of it. So I'm going to craft some shard for this Void Crusade. I'll see how that goes. Another option is to do Ember as well, but Ember I'm having even less. So usually when people do go for the Info-fragment run, it's either Ember or the Viridian. So these are 2 are the most favorite one for anybody who does the Info-fragment. It's quick and easy. Also, it's not that difficult. The more difficult one, in my opinion, is perhaps the Azul, for example. So this one is pretty tough. Crimson can be quite tough as well. So these are the ones that I will avoid mastering it when I'm still leveling and trying to get my gear up and so on. All right. So I'm just going to do a Viridian. Now I've been using the cheat sheet that I've been using. You must have seen some of my videos in the past talking about how to run the Info-fragment Crusade. So I have it. I actually share this link with anyone who would like to refer to. So I'll put this link into the description as well after I stream this particular one. And basically what it means is that you follow all the order in opening up the whole entire Void Crusade, and you don't need to complete everything because you need to do it within 75 minutes. So you have to do it pretty fast, very focused on Info-fragment. Now to that regard, I'm not going to do anything fancy or difficult like tarot card and so on. It's just a bit of waste of effort of time. So I'm not going to do that. My objective is to get it done within 75 minutes on mission timer. Okay, now enough talking. So let me see how I can create an exchange shard, because I have not done it before. Usually I have quite a lot to start with. So I've got a surplus on Azure, and I like to turn that into dust. So let me see if I can turn, how does that work? Okay, turn one into dust, then I want to go into Viridian. I want to create from dust. Does it work? I think I may need more void dust. I don't know how many void dust I need to get it done. Let me just try again. I think I can turn more the dust. Okay, 2 of them you can. Okay, so I need 2 to create a dust. So it's 2-to-1 ratio. I think it's fair. So now I have 5 of them for Viridian. So I've got enough shards to create a Viridian shard, Void Crusade. So it's good that if you all want to complete the 9 Void Crusade and you do not have enough shards for the rest, what you can do is that you can change 2 shards into 1 shard to fill up any gaps that you may have. But once you start doing the Void Crusade, you get a lot of void shards, so I wouldn't stress too much about it. I want to do it because I want to show it to you all how the Info-fragment is done. So I've got this Info-fragment. Now you can do a hardcore. I don't necessarily want to do a hardcore right now. I mean, you could, but I'm still leveling. And bear in mind that as you play the Void Crusade, you will spawn seasonal mission as well. So I'll be doing a bit of seasonal mission and come back to do Void Crusade. I will level up and I may out-level myself. So and the content will get harder and harder, right, as you level. So I'm not going to do that either. So I'm going to launch a Viridian Void Crusade. All right, cool. Now, for those who may be first time seeing this and not quite sure how this game works, and this is one of the most fun kind of like aspect of the game mode. It's a little bit like the maps in Path of Exile, but not as not exactly the same, but it's a little bit of that. You can choose the path that you want to do. So you start that is a starting position, all right? So you start from here, and you want to progress to one of the 3 options. This is one of the Supreme Mission here, or here, or here. Now you could, if your main objective is to complete a Void Crusade, just the fastest way, right? You can just take the shortest path, 1, 2, 3, 4, you get there, or 1, 2, 3, 4, you get there. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, you get there. Is there any reason for not taking the shortest way to the Supreme Mission? Well, there are many. Because there are other hidden objectives, other hidden missions, special mission that you can do to enable you to have more keys and or more Info-fragment. So the keys are the one that as you collect playing the Void Crusade, you can use it to open the chest at the end of the mission, the Supreme Mission. These Supreme Mission chests, I think there are about 10 or 11 of them. So you don't have all the keys available to open all of them. And naturally, you want to open the chest that is relevant to you, be as a gear, be as like a consumable or more shards. So the Info-fragment comes in handy to give you an idea of what the chest is like. But again, you only have 5 of them, so you kind of guess what the rest of that kind of chest would be. And it's kind of fun time to kind of guess what you want to open as well. And with the Season of Escalation, you collect 1 extra key as well to open 1 extra chest. Right. So now with that said, this is a timer here, 000000. My goal is that I have to complete this Void Crusade, getting all the Info-fragments within 75 minutes on mission timer. The moment I land myself in it, the clock starts clicking, and then I have to complete all the objective, and the clock will stop clicking. Now, you could then use the rest of the time, explore your dungeon, get the remaining chest if so you wish to, and so on and so forth. But it's really up to you what you want to do. Now, but since it may not be that tough, and I may want to use this opportunity to level up some of my gear, or at least unlock some of my gear. So one of the gear I've got here is the Inoculator of Shattering. And it apparently has pretty good kind of like a stats to it as well, so I'm interested to use it. Now, bear in mind that by replacing my Inoculator with this Inoculator, I'll lose all the affixes. But I think it's okay because the beginning of the Void Crusade should be quite straightforward. So I'm going to use this one, all right? And let me just favorite this guy as well so I don't lose it. Now, the rest of it, something that I could also kind of contemplate of doing, because when I look at this two, it's actually quite good. This one has 5 affixes, this has 4 affixes, but you know, it is a pretty good upgrade from what I've got. And I tell you why I'm also contemplating of not having the shield charge is because of one of the heroic deeds is to heal through the banner. And I really don't like my banner, but I want to just get this done. And I could, use the banner to heal myself without the shield. So that could be one option as well. A little bit risky, not ideal. So I may want to take on this guy here. All right. So these two are the gear that I've got that are pretty important to me. The rest of it, I could also think about whether I want to upgrade my neural implant, which is also quite good. And but because I won't have an enraged token, so this one doesn't really work for me. Then the other thing is that perhaps I could use this guy here, but the upgrade is not really a lot. So I'm not inclined to do all these things right now. So what I'll do is that I will just chuck it into my inventory first. Pardon my messiness here. Kind of like, sometimes it's quite a lot of gears to play around with in this game. It's pretty much a sandbox. So I'm going to keep these items here first. There's a few of them, all right? And these two, I'll see how it goes. Now, the first thing first is that you have to come to this inoculator lady here to configure your inoculator. I would be inclined to have one of them is for heal, another one is to deal with the suppression, meaning that I restore suppression. The third one here, I would be inclined to do a steam, which is the damage bonus for 20 seconds. I think that is good. That's one option. Another one is to increase my crit chance and crit strength for 20 seconds on use. Also not bad. So I am inclined to use this guy here. Then this one would be just the restore HP. That's fine. The last one is a cooldown reduction for the inoculator. That is quite good. So I can use inoculator as a means to like a buff kind of thing. If you play Path of Exile, you probably will be familiar with it. So instead of playing with a lot of different potion in Path of Exile, you configure it, and then you use them all for that in one shot. So just make it more accessible. No right or wrong answer to it. Now, if you recall, I've upgraded one of my gear, which is the inoculator, which I need to unlock through this objective here. I've also changed this guy here, but I am not really, how should I say, I may want to reconfigure some of these things because I lose or resist on this one. So if you look at my resist, it's okay. I mean, it's not that great. So I may want to see if I can roll or resist on this guy. And it could be quite interesting as well. So what I usually do is that go to this person here and do a bit of crafting here, modify my gear just to get ready for the Void Crusade. So like for example, I don't mind the life drain. I think that's fine. I'm okay with this guy. So damage reduction is fine. The first one you cannot roll, so I will probably go for the melee damage reduction. All right, see what I get. Nope, that's not relevant to me. Chance to shot on hit is not bad, but I'm not really into it. +3 resolve may not be that bad if you look at what resolve is, one of the stats here. So this is the resolve. So I think that is fine as well. Yeah. +3 resolve. More HP, more suppression. Just a bit of increase there. So I'll leave it as is. Yeah, I don't think I'll do too kind of deep kind of like crafting. Now, if this one turns out to be a good one, I may add more shard to it because I can add like socket to make it more powerful. But meanwhile, I'll just leave it as is for now, and I'm going to start the Void Crusade for my Info-fragment run. All right, cool. All right, so the first one here is a Void Crusade. I am going to follow my cheat sheet, which is this one here. The first one is this guy number 1 here. So And the you know what? Let me just, while I'm doing this, I think this is one of the old kind of design that I've got in my PowerPoint or Google, whatever. So I usually in the newer kind of guide, I put all these things here, so I don't need to go back and forth. Just bear with me, very quick. This live stream, usually I'll just cut away all this edit on the behind the scenes. So okay, that's done. So map number 1, nothing there, just a chest. So I can do with or without a chest. That's fine. I just rush through the first one, and here we go. Go for the first one here, right? So as I said, I mean, I'm not interested to do any kind of like tarot card per se. I mean, I could though. I mean, I could do some tarot card, make it a little bit more fun, perhaps. You know, that doesn't make it more difficult or so slower. Just get more money is always good. This one, yeah, I can deal with this as well. The third one, usually I go for the right. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to pick anything that is way too kind of like some of these make my kill time slower that I don't really inclined to do. So oh, this is a good one. Usually I go for this one. All right, cool. It's an infestation station. Just go for the Nurgle. Should be quite fast and fun. Let's see. So the goal is to clear the objective really fast, because the timer starts the moment you get teleported into this mission here. So here goes starting the. So I think I've done a mistake because I have +1 enemy, so that will be quite a tough one. I mean, the sister is not really the best AoE. I got one guy behind me as well. Just melt things fast. Use my my inoculator. Yep, I'm trying to get the. I think I make a mistake in choosing tarot card. Make it myself a little bit harder to do things. Make sure that there is nothing behind. Yeah, there's the blueprint. That's the only chest so far. I think it's a red one, so I think it's good. I'm just working my way through. Not the fastest run so far. A bit concerned, but we'll see. I mean, if you guys want to do the Info-fragment run, you may not want to increase the level too high, because it gets more difficult, or some of the affixes that make it more difficult.
The moment of your execution is here.
Okay, now I get the same form. This is not necessarily faster. A bit more here, 2 more. Alright, just keep going. I mean, the AoE of the angelic form is quite good, or the embodied saint form. Okay, now that's the end of it. Yeah, I think it's a bit slow. We'll see. Yeah, the sister rely quite a fair bit on DOT as well, as you can see. The fire. Where is the guy? It's so tiny, you can't see. Almost there. It's the first mission that was a bit slow. Not the fastest I would imagine.
Perseverance favors the bold. Give them more death.
Yeah, I use one of the Act of Faith to put them up, and I think that is it. Come on, man, done.
Today is a
Yeah.
good day.
So that probably like 3 minutes, I guess. My gut feel. I think that was like 3 minutes. Yeah, 3.5 minutes. So yep. So that is the that's part of it. Doesn't matter. Not because I replaced quite a number of my gear as well. So let's see what I've opened up here. Kill 5 enemy in a single attack. Use boosted type. Suffer damage. Alright, cool. I just need to unlock more of this guy. And the other one is the okay, fine. I think I'll leave it this. Okay, next one. Next one, according to my cheat sheet, would be number 2, is the one on the side. So again, these are just chests, not that important. Number 2, where's number 2? Is this one here, right? Cool. So, you know what? In the, I don't think it's that much tougher. I mean, 3 minutes per mission is still within my allowance. So, I mean, let's not make it too easy. Okay, that I can live with. I always need more credit, so I always found that this is quite helpful. And tarot cards as well, which I need to find. Oh my goodness, not going to take this one. More champion. Is this another? This is another kind of like. Let's go for it. Okay, this is the second mission. I need 10, 12 of them. So I think if 3.5 minutes or 4 minutes for each one, I'm still within the time allowance.
Of Nurgle is
oh, this is easy.
fascinating phenomenon, Inquisitor. Even the most
I mean, it's just a
resilient
matter
life
of
forms are quickly overwhelmed by the combination of warp energies and physical pathogens. We must immediately deploy countermeasures.
yeah, just rush to the. Oh, there's
Imperial reconnaissance forces located.
right.
Potentially useful assets.
Yeah, I don't have
but
to
their
save
current
them,
situation is terminal.
but it's
Immediate
more for my
action
heroic
required.
deed if there are any.
Reconnaissance force relieved. Send basic. Follow and protect order to the survivors.
Alright, cool. Just quick. I have to go from the other side, is it? Oh, there's a seasonal boss in front. One time. Done. So my goal is on this guy here. Alright, done.
Infection source cauterized.
I mean, there's a chest there. I could just go for it while I'm at it. A small one doesn't really count. I mean, it's not really good. So this is one of the seasonal harbinger. I think there's some kind of like health regen here. Destroy the structure.
Purgation
Done.
protocol completed.
The other one is on this side. Probably not the most optimized path that I take. So going.
Your inoculator readings are troubling. Leave the contaminated area immediately.
Perish.
Yeah, I use the inoculator. Just get a boost on my crit for 20 seconds. Oh, this Chaos Engine. So the thing is that if I can kill him while my my Act of Faith is on, there's another heroic deed as well, which is good. Right, let me just get the shrine. don't have to. This last one. With that, then I'm done. Boom, one. Alright, done. So that is the second mission. Probably faster. By my calculation, probably now is 5.5 seconds. I mean, there's a lot more chests as well. I'm just going to push. Alright. So maybe 4.5 seconds. 4.5 minutes or 5 minutes so far. Oh, 6.5 minutes. Damn. Time flies. Yeah, there's an interesting shot here, by the way. Okay, so now I've got the second one done up. The third one also, there's no info-fragment. I can just like rush through it as well. Third one is the one that going down this path. So let's see there. This path here now. Let's take a look at my gear as well. What has it been unlocked? None. Still far away from getting what I need. Right. Not the ideal. Let's see. This one here, now what it means is that it's a hunt mission, but it will increase the level by 1 difficulties, alright? So something that you have to bear in mind. Number 3, so this guy here, I would not, I think, you know, just to keep it simple and fast, I would just like, I mean, none of these are really kind of good, but let's see. Die and fail the mission. I guess don't die. Right, that is fine as well. Oh, die and fail the mission, huh? Scary time. Let's go. So this is like a one-shot objective. It's a hunt, so you go for the one single card boss or enemy. I think I've banner, I've got inoculator. I think I should be okay. So I just double check there's no info fragment here, so I can just
The
like,
web of heresy and
as quick
corruption
as I
is
can.
spun by powerful beings and perverted minds. Hunt their leaders, and this construct of evil will come crashing down.
Whoa, there are 2 of them. That's me. Okay, wait, hang on. Whoa, this is tougher than I have anticipated. Alright, cool, just don't do anything stupid. There's another one over there. You know, I'm very weary about the Psyker. It's always one of the hardest one. Wow, okay, so that's done. It's harder than I thought. Now I need to take down the Chaos Machine, which is great. It's a Chaos Machine. Done.
No pity.
This is getting a bit tougher. Alright, so let me just quickly zoom into the next bit of it. Your excitement. Just remember, don't die here. Oh, there's another Harbinger, is it? Why there's so many of them?
The Emperor's light is found.
Whoa. Now I can turn into an angel. I'll tell you why I'm not doing that. Because I want to get a heroic beat to take down a Chaos Machine while the Act of Faith is active. So, you know, I can't do Act of Faith when I'm in the angel form, so I'm not doing that. This is tough. I mean, I'm not really that well geared. Oh, there's another one coming up here. That's cool. Got rid of that as well. Bit of explosion, don't get near. Alright, this one is a lot slower than... Wow, there's so many of them, seriously. This is like a feast. Just don't get one shot, man. Seriously, whatever I do. Done. Alright, done. That's mission completion. Quite profitable in terms of getting the what is it called? The seasonal objective done up as well. So now, oh, I didn't know that it's 950 now. So I mean, you could hunt for these boxes, yeah. I mean, if you want to say, now that I've completed it, so you know, I could, like, there's one box over there if I want to hunt for it, which is fine. It doesn't affect the timer because you already completed the mission. So that's fine as well. Let's just get out. There's no info-fragment. What about next one? Map 4, there's also no info-fragment, which is fine, I guess. Okay, difficulty has increased. I've taken 20 million damage, I think. Oh, this is quite good, by the way. If you play hardcore, Void Crusade, and this is the one that you should have Eternal Warrior as your perk. That would be my recommendation. Right. Okay, so is this good? No, it is not. Yeah, so far how's my timing looking like? After 3 missions, this is on the 4th one. So it's 9 minute, 9.5, 10 minutes, so it's 3.5 minutes per mission. I think I'm still okay within the 35-minute kind of a time frame. So just do a bit of calculation all the time, but of course it gets harder as you go into the Void Crusade, so you have to bear that in mind as well. Okay, number 4 will be this guy here. Again, it will increase the difficulties to +1. So it's a +2 difficulties. Let me see if I'm getting it right. Number 2, 3, 4, 3. Then 4. And how do I read this map? I think this map is a little bit different. The 5 is actually this guy here, right? So this 4. Near 4, okay. So 4 look like that, which is correct. And the can make it a little bit more interesting, which is fine. Get more credit, that's fine as well. Get more tarot card is always good. It's a hunt, so I think I'm okay. Alright, cool. So a little bit challenge there, not that hard, but just a little bit. I think at some point I would need to shortcut my gear to make myself a little bit more powerful. That's always very desirable, of course. Hey, Nostromos. Good to see you, mate.
The web of heresy and corruption is spun by powerful beings and perverted minds.
I enjoy the World of Warcraft as well.
Leaders, and this construct of evil will come crashing down.
So, any target.
He
done.
deserved worse, much worse.
Alright, so let's just continue getting to the second target. This is going to be a quick mission. Whoa! It's a boss.
He deserved worse.
Oh, and he's dead.
Worse.
Oh, that was fast. What happened? Not quite sure. What have I done? Oh, that's cool. This is the quick one. So there's one more boss there. Alright,
You
done.
set a fine example for their kind, Inquisitor.
It's not bad. So the second mission, I mean, this mission is a lot faster because it's hunts. And let me just do this chaos engine as well. I need it for my heroic lead. Cool, done. So with that said, let's just get out from here.
Retribution is here.
Alright, cool. So that's map number 4. Let's move a little bit faster. Map number 5 will have a second objective, which is important to unlock certain things, of course. So I have to remember that there's a conjugator. Otherwise, I may miss out some of the maps here that may hide the Info-fragment. Yeah. Secret. So I got this perk unlocked. Artificial organs. Okay, not too bad. So I think I've got artificial organ already, or not? Well, actually not. Yeah, I don't have artificial organ, no. This is artificial organ 2. But I choose a fate instead. Let's stick that way. Let's continue that way. Okay, now I've got this bolt, pistol, and chain sword. The interesting thing about this one is that it has 4 sockets, so it costs money, or the but it's all physical, so may not necessarily be bad. Just that it's not the best for me right now. Ah, this is interesting. I mean, I need to re-roll almost everything here, but it's not a bad one because it has like 6 affixes, right? So, okay, let me do a bit crafting for you guys, because that's what you need to do, right? Keep upgrading your gear and so on. So I could modify this guy here because it's like 6 affixes and it's pretty cool. And I can re-roll everything here if I want to, because I don't need this 1, 2, 3. But then I don't want to re-roll this guy as well because this is not a bad one. Let's just re-roll everything, yeah. Nah, that's not really good for me either. Let's do an... And I don't mind this one. This one is no good. This one is no good. This one is no good. And this one is no good. What's my well, let me see. Let me just talk to this guy again. I suppose I can leave it this couple of them here. I think this one I can change because I don't do bleed damage. Okay, I don't mind having this one. Do I need warp resistance is something that I have to ask myself. Probably not. Let me just do this one as well. That's not too bad either, although to be honest everything I do is burn, isn't it? If I do this guy, it's burn. This guy is burn. This guy is burn, so I don't really need that either. So let's see what the next one is. Oh, chance to get Berserker token for each burn applied. So that could be a good one. Now the question I ask myself is that do I need warp resistance? I probably don't need the warp resistance, so I could also further customize this guy. 2, I don't need this one. I can change this guy. +3 resolve, not bad, not bad. Those are basic stats. So now my resolve is coming up. Passion is there. Yeah, I think it's going quite well. Yeah, I think it's going quite well. Yeah, I think it looks quite well. So now this one looks quite good. So it become my super favorite one. And with that, Right, with that, I could, in fact, socket this guy, and you know, to make myself more powerful if I so want to. So this become my new favorite. It's good. Let me just chuck this into here. What was it? Yep, this guy here. I probably don't need this guy. Now then, I have an option to make the make this guy a very more powerful kind of like weapon by forging it. By cost material, I'm still early in my season, so I may not have that many material to start with. But I could actually add sockets to it. As you can see, it costs something called Spark of Glory, and I don't really have that many Spark of Glory. But it will make myself more powerful, substantially, right? And I think, you know, 6 affixes is kind of hard to get anyway. So why don't I just, for this stream, I'll just do that for you guys. 3 of them. It's a lot of money. So I got 3 sockets. Now, what can 3 sockets do? Probably is the question that you have, right? According to the website, and let me just do the little bit of. So according to this guy, this is very important. The companion is something that you should open it all the time if you play this game. There's something called Psalm code Doctrine. There's one option there. 3 of this guy can give you quite a fair bit of good stuff here. So with 3 slots, you can have this option here, all these things here, right? Any of this. The one that I would probably do is this guy here, right? Because I'm doing hits, and plus 70% hit is a good thing. But I need phosphoric, force, whatever, volkite, and hyper hist. So now the question is that do I have those Psalm code, right? Let's find out. I got hyper hist, that's good. I got volkite as well, that's good. Phosphoric is one of these guys here. Alright, cool. I've got 3 of them. So now I can form a Psalm code Doctrine, which make myself even more powerful. It's great, right? So this thing here, I can do a 1, 2, and 3. And now I got 70% hit damage bonus. On top of it, I got movement speed for 2 seconds on hit taken. So anybody hit me, I move faster. I got bonus against burning enemy, as well as 1 second to all DOT duration. So this is a good doctrine for my build, right? So that's a good thing. And I'll keep it that way. So now I feel a little bit more powerful. And by the way, I like to organize my Psalm code Doctrine this way because I can easily find what I need by different tiers. Otherwise, it's very hard to get. As you can see, I still need 2 more here. 2 more Psalm code Doctrine, not quite there yet. Now, of course, if you don't have the Psalm code to put it in, you can do shards as well. They use the same slot. You know, some of the shards are quite good. So it depends on really what you want to build your character to. It's very free and easy. Another thing I could consider is that if this guy is turned out to be a good one, I don't know yet, you know, then I may want to also socket this guy to make myself more powerful. Let me just take a look at the some of these affixes that come out if it is a good one or not. All right, cool. Now, with that said, that is done. Let's go back to this guy here. This is the secret mission on this guy here, bonus mission, right? The lined up is a little bit different. They update the map here and there. So it's very important to understand that there is a second objective here, the green diamond, that you have to complete, and then you have the conjugator there. Otherwise, you will not be able to access the coordinate for some of these secret missions. Yeah, so that is very important. The chest to me is not that important right now at this stage. What level is this guy? This guy is level 72, so I'm not going to do anything crazy. Having this one, I'll get reduced damage taken from Chaos Demon, so that's good, or Daemon, they call it. Okay, so let's just not go crazy on this guy. I still need Psalm code, so maybe I'll take a bit of Psalm code there. That doesn't affect me at all, so I'm okay to take this guy. Always more money is better for me. Hot enemies are armored. Do I want to take that shit? I don't know. Let's see what the third one is. No, I'm not going to take this guy because this is an Info-fragment run, so I want it fast as possible. None of these are very desirable, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine for me. So do I want to take the hot enemy armor and get 40% movement speed? Yeah, why not? Just go for it. Since I've got the time code Doctrine, and you can see different. Nostromos, hi guy, game is 80% off on Steam. That is true. That is true. Thanks, Nostromos. The game is on a discount, and it's a very good game. For the car price is crazy.
Corruption is spun by powerful beings and perverted minds. Hunt their leaders,
Hey, let's go
and
for
this
it.
construct of evil will come crashing down.
I just need to make sure I don't screw up on the objective. So where is the objective? The objective somewhere in there. Maybe I'm heading towards it. Is it? I mean, I hate those fires. I mean, if you really want, I mean, there are some, like, let me see what I've got here as well. I think there's a chest somewhere here as well. Yep. So this one of this, these are very good chests, by the way. It's for your heroic beat as well. So if you want, you can always try to get this guy. He has quite a lot of loot here as well. All right, tons of loots there. So there's a good stuff here, and I just want to be very careful that I don't miss any of this the secondary objective. Yeah. All right, cool. Another. Oh, hey, cool, man. This is good stuff. It's really good. So that's done.
Damnation is eternal.
I've got it as well. Let's just push on. Right, this is the one that you need to save them. You have to save this storm whatever. Yep, so he's teleported out, so I've got it. So that's good news. That is the green stuff here. So now this coordinate come up, yeah? So I can just head over to there. Oh no, there's seasonal stuff here. It's an Ergo Hambanger. They have a health regen here. That is good as well. Have a chest. Now last bit to come. Remember, get the conjugator before the. I mean, don't forget this conjugator. Sometimes you get too excited to finish the mission. Yeah, just remind yourself. I usually just go for conjugator first. I mean, you know, there's a high chance that I may forget. As you get the battle going, it's like, oh, so this is the one. F. They got it. Yeah. Alright. Oh my god, this is a demon. Chaotic demon. Let's just okay, man.
Now you can watch the body wander
There's
aimlessly
a
until it withers.
lot of really good loot here. I want to take down this Harbinger. It's just that with the health regen is a little bit slower as well. Let me just collect all this loot and I'm done. There's another. Yes, Nostromos. This is the highest sororita so far. Should have been paying a little bit more attention to leveling. Let me just put my phone over this side. I tend to miss the messages. Don't know why. Okay, I think I should be able to see the messages clearly. Yep, it is the highest sororita so far. A battle sister, 71. So I'm getting there. I'm not rushing it through. I just want to do a bit of seasonal objective as well as I'm doing this. So okay, see what do we have here. Nothing fancy. Okay, so now this inoculator looks good, but actually it's not that good for me because I need at least 2 red. I found that because I need one to replenish health, another one to replenish suppression. Now, of course, I can use morphine, which is to take both, to replenish both HP and suppression. But I feel that having the physical vulnerability against myself is not really the most ideal. So what I meant is that I could, if I only have one red, right? If I have two red, I can have one is to heal HP, the other one is to restore suppression. Both are important. If not, then I'll take a Morphia. Morphia is to restore full HP and suppression, but I'll take a 5 physical vulnerability stat for 20 seconds. So I'll take more damage over the next 20 seconds. So it's a bit of gambling here and there, but if you don't have 2 red, then you will take Morphia. If you have 2 red, then you can have one is health HP, the other one is the suppression, right? So that's what I meant. So in that regard, although this is socket, I wouldn't want to take this guy, so I'll just salvage it. Alright, cool. So that is, I'm progressing pretty well. There's some passive for me to play around with as well. I think some of this is quite good. Let me check this one. So this I'm a Puritan. So Puritan has some really good kind of fire buff. One of them, of course, is maximum HP and damage bonus as well. Just a small, tiny bit of it. But the one that is really good is of course, the warp resist as well. And if you take the warp damage, which happen quite a fair bit, you get a damage bonus. But the one that I like is this one here. You got HP. And a suppression regeneration for 5 seconds after killing a daemon. There's plenty of daemon in this Warhammer universe, and the other one is the damage bonus against daemon and daemon engines. These are pretty nasty stuff. So Nostromo asks, what are those color tokens around your portrait above your health bar? Are they new for the storyteller or classes? Are you referring to? If you are referring to, okay, so let me. Is this guy here later on? I'll show it to you. It's a seasonal mechanism. So let me show you in just a bit. Nostromo. Let me just take the next one. So I've got this guy done, and it's good. Number 6 is the one that I've got an info-fragment. Number 6 is the one that is over here. So is this guy here that I'll have an info-fragment. Now bear in mind that this is a Nurgle infection as well. So this is the one that I'll have the info-fragment over here. Alright, so just try not to forget about that. So that is important. As always, let me just take some time code. That could be good, could be bad, take some of this guy and take some of these guys, I guess. Alright, cool. So this is the setup I'm going in, and very important, info-fragment, guys. I have to get the info-fragment. I think to answer Nostromo's question later on, I don't want to spend too much time on that when I go into that. There will be like a ring there with different color. So what happened is that I have if different color means different thing. The first one, the blue one, is 9.6% health. Then the second one is banner HP modifier. Then hit resistance. Then chance to reset cooldown of Thunderbolt of Authority. And then the Thunderbolt of Authority, which is the one that is here, the bit of lightning chain across different enemy, will restore HP. And the last one is every 10th kill grant a buff that give 100% damage bonus and gain on hit and last for 3 seconds. Now, that is the seasonal kind of like thing that you have. You can lock one of the 3 color at the bottom of it. Like for example, the last one is really good because I killed quite a fair bit, right? So every 10th I get a buff. So what I can do, this is a really good buff by the way. What I can do is that I can use this green one, it's called Morality Enchantment Clam, to lock it. So I lock it. So what happened is that the last one, I lock it for 5 missions. Excuse me. So now that is really good because for 5 missions, I get every 10th kill, I get a buff. 100% damage bonus, that's insane. And 50 health gain on hit, and it'll make me kill a lot faster. So I think I'll just keep this guy. I can only lock one at one time. So that's really cool. But later on you'll see that now as you kill enemy, all these get reset. So all these things that you see here will change when they come up from mission. They change the first one, change the second one, change the third one as you kill enemy. And then after that they will keep going. But those that you have locked will not be changed at all. So yeah, so that is the beauty of it. So now with that said, let's just go back to here. I'm going into to this guy. All right, cool. Again, remember, I've got one info fragment here. I must not forget to take it. That's the whole idea. Yes, the Infinity Gauntlet. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. And also the portrait frame is ultra rare. They call it ultra rare. Kind of drop in the season as well, but it's quite easy to get. Okay, let's just go for it.
Contagion in the zone. Samples indicate warp-infested unknown pathogens. Now it is your field of expertise, Inquisitor. Your inoculator readings are troubling. Leave the contaminated area immediately.
Yeah, I got a lot of buff, man. Seriously, because I keep killing quite a fair bit.
Based contamination neutralized.
So I'm doing quite a fair bit of damage. You can see that there's a shitload of like a buff here, right? And that's really good. And have I killed off the Humbringer yet? No, I have not. Yeah, so I've got really a lot of buff here. Look at that. I mean, this is like really, really good. I mean, I don't mind going for some of this for fun. Do I need to kill them? Probably not. You can always go back to it if your info-fragment run is a bit tight in time. Oh, this is good. I need to unlock my inoculator as well, the ancient, so it's good for me to do some of these things. Just 2 birds and 1 stone, I guess. Yeah, oh yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Right, so I've got this 100% buff all the time, perhaps. You know what, let's just change into an angel, and then I can, like, you know, just keep going.
Inquisitor. Electrospectral scanning reveals
So that is the one. I nearly forgot. So that is the info-fragment number 1. Alright. Always pay attention to what your tech priest said to you.
Indicates essential info fragments, Inquisitor. Data has been inloaded.
Alright, done. So you've got the info fragment. Done. So by the way, Nostromo, just to show you, this is the one. You see all the ring here. You see the blue one is already changed. You see the blue one is no longer the HP, whatever it is 30% reflect. And then I've plus suppression as well, right? So these are all different. But the one that get locked will get locked, of course. Yeah. So that is the ring that you see there. That is very seasonal kind of like mechanism. I find it quite fun. Something quite different. It's just that I do not know like what am I not having. Like the UI would tell me what I've gained, but they don't tell me what I've lost. So that is something that I don't find that helpful when it comes to telling me what I've got or get me excited on certain kind of fixes. After a while, you can't ignore it. Okay, so that's done, and that is number 6, and number 7 is also info fragments. Just don't forget getting one of these guys here. Number 7 is the one below. Let's go for it. The one below here, secret mission. So this was the secret mission being unlocked through this guy here. If you remember, I was there, you know, saving the storm. Don't know what trooper. No, it's not stormtrooper. One of this storm whatever guy. Then with the conjugator, I've opened up this unlocked this secret mission that wasn't there on the map until now. So that is the one that I need to just confirm. I'll be landing here, I believe, and then the conjugator is somewhere here. Very easy to miss, man. Very easy to miss. But just have to consciously remind yourself what it is, and yeah. So this one, the enemy reflect hit damage, could be bad, could be not. I mean, we'll see. Sabotage is easy. You just destroy some object. So I'm going to go for it. I haven't paid attention to the timing yet, but I think my timing is pretty okay. Yeah. So info fragment is here, yeah? Don't forget.
Intelligence assets report the presence of important hostile machinery in the area. Exact locations are unknown. Auger scanners indicate moderate hostile presence.
I mean, I don't mind killing some of these, like, you know, small guys to get me some shield along the way. Die, die! Yep, so one target down, so this is quite fast. Just don't forget the Info-fragment. Your excitement. So that's the first thing you should go for. Info-fragment. Just right on top, up north.
Inquisitor, electrospectral scanning revealed info-fragments of high importance in close proximity.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, that hurts a bit. Yep, that's the one, yeah? So sometimes you get distracted, like, you know, the boss, you survive and say, yeah. And then once you lose the opportunity, you won't get it again. So Nostromo has a question. No way to save a Void Crusade halfway to come back. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You can actually come back anytime. You can spend like 1 year doing your Void Crusade as well. It doesn't really matter. You know, you don't have to. I just want to do it in one shot for you guys, that's all. You don't have to, really. Yeah. I mean, basically it's mission by mission. You can, I mean, if you want a full Void Crusade, you're probably having like 25 missions. And you don't have to do all 25 in one shot. You can do like, you can actually do something else as well. Like you play a little bit of story, come back to it. You know, doesn't really matter. Alright, done.
Power distribution of the enemy forces has been disrupted. Mission is successful.
So a success, I've got the Info-fragment, I can go. Just double check on that. So next map number 8, also have an Info-fragment over here. Again, don't forget, sometimes very easy to forget. Yeah, I think you misunderstood. You don't. Basically, it's just mission by mission. Like, for example, I've spent 18 minutes so far to get to where I am now. I can just do something else. I can do a story. I can play other characters as well, you know, doesn't really matter. You'll always be there when you come back to it. Okay, so this is a gun that I don't use. Yet another savage. Yeah, cool. How am I doing with this guy here? I still haven't unlocked the... Alright, so that turned out to be not a bad one. I really want to see what sort of like third and fourth fix that I'll get before I socket it, yeah? I want to see whether I have better options or not. So I've done map number 7. Map number 8 is the one that over here. So I need to go down. And once I complete this guy, I'll unlock the Supreme Mission at +6. So this Supreme Mission will be 6 level above me. At my level, it could be quite tough. We'll see how that goes, right? Because that's how it works, right? Now difficulty is 4. Anything around here is unlocked as it was. So the Supreme Mission of this one here, which I will have to tackle, will be a +6. Alright, cool. Yeah, I mean, basically you can abandon the Void Crusade. This button here, abandon. So that's where you abandon the Void Crusade. Yeah, you can do that too. And if you need to learn more, you can do like what legend does that mean and so on. So it's pretty fun time. So now, having said that, let's focus on number 8 here. So this one here, I just have to remember the Info-fragments here, right, guys? Don't forget. You can put a little bit of tarot card here to make it more interesting. It's not a must. And let's start with this. So these are some of this kind of like hazard towards myself. A little bit like Path of Exile. You play the map there. You can enhance the map to make it more difficult the way you want it for better reward. So it's a similar thing, but it's more accessible for Warhammer. Yeah. Cool. Let's rush for it. I need to locate the
that indicates the presence of a unique fabricator's artifact in the vicinity.
So I just keep using his stem.
Texts predict moderate hostile presence.
I mean, this kind of champion, you may say that, well, it's you can skip more. But they do tend to give you like tarot card, you know what I mean? And that's quite cool. There's a chest there. Let's see what we have. Nah, just a small one. You can skip the small one. It's not worth it. So now this guy is going to be locked, and henceforth you need to come back again after you go up and
taken out. You must find another way, Inquisitor.
yeah. So we just keep going. This sister is not walking too fast, which is of course not a very good thing, but oh crap, let's get out. There's an escalation cache key, by the way, which of course is good to have all these things. Okay, I'm actually above, so I can do a seasonal boss mission after this, yeah guys?
I'm ready for my time.
Oh, I'm ready for my child. Alright, so let's just keep going. There is an info-fragment there. Just want to keep reminding myself. Sometimes it's very easy to forget while you are so fixated on the objective.
Inquisitor, electrospectral scanning
That is the one up there.
info-fragments of high importance in close proximity.
One of these guys. Oh, the other side. Okay, so this is the info-fragment. Very good, I get it.
Scanning psalms have been executed and indicate essential info.
Now I need to do a mission here, stand somewhere here. Where is the... I need to stay here until all this enemy, like this timer is up, then I can do the teleporter. Very good, that's done. So now, let's rush to the last bit of it. Let's go. Whoa, that's a bit ambitious. I think I'll get it done soon. Alright, so that is done. You can take your time to take down any enemy that you want.
Now in inquisitorial custody. Praise the Omnipower.
That's done as well. Okay, I got the info fragment. Map number 9 is nothing but to continue the path, I guess, to here. Number 10 is where the info fragment is. So now, if you take a look at my timing, it's still quite okay. 21 minutes, still within 75, and I've got the like 3 info fragment collected, so that is good. Alright, so with that said, let's see what I've got here. I'm still quite curious about. I still need to suffer more damage to see how good this inoculator is. Yeah, I mean, for all the slot here, inoculator is one of the most prized object or items. You could be level 100 and still using a level 30 or 40 inoculator because you have to have 2 red and then 1 yellow, 1 green. And then you have to have 6 affixes. I mean, you know, relevant affixes, sometimes very hard to find, especially the red one. So it's one of the most prized items, to be honest. Now, I can do a seasonal mission, so let's do it. Let's do a seasonal mission. Let's not do a crazy one. Let's go for the better loot. And better loot. Nope, not this one. Better loot. And then data hunter and better loot. Yeah. Let's see how good the loots are. This is like 3 stacks of high quality items. Yeah, let's go for it. No, you can reroll the inoculator. How should I say? You can roll the I don't think you can though. Like for example, the inoculator cannot be modified. I think one of these, like for example, if you it cannot modify the red items, like the color combination of it. You can change all these things here, right? That's fine. You can reroll all this value. That's fine. But what you cannot do is to change the color of it. I don't think so. So far, I haven't seen a way to change the color. So, and the color is kind of important as well. So that's why I meant the changing of the color. Yeah. Yeah, you can't change the color of it. And for ancient, you can't even change anything. That's an ancient, set as it is, right? So, yeah. What I could do, by the way, guys, I forgot one thing quite important. I could also make my, I think this guy here, I can make it even more powerful by looking at the value. Like if you look at the value, like this one here is so low, right? So you can reroll this guy to, like, you know, that's better than just now, right? So all this has a range to it. You can get to better range if it's something that you don't really fancy. Like 240 is the max of it, right? So you can try the luck. Oops. Yeah, so 227 for example. That's not bad. My tech tree is almost there. Oh yes, I managed to research everything. Oh, happy me. So that's all the thing that I researched. Right. Cool. Oh, you can change color? Really? Hang on a sec. Let me just, click the wrong button. Let me see if I could change color. I don't think so. Because what this lady can do is to, no, none of this can change color. Some of these have like multiple colors to it. Like you can have red, green and yellow that you can apply any of these guys, but you cannot change the color of this that you have. This is fixed as this is, right? So it is, you can only pick like red if it is on red. You cannot change. Yeah. Yeah, it would be good if I can reroll the color, but unfortunately it's not. So let's do a seasonal mission here. Data hunt should be quite fast.
Intelligence assets report several vulnerable cogitator stations in the area. Exact locations unknown. Tech priests predict moderate hostile presence.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to kill off some enemies here because I do have buff on the items, yeah? So I don't mind just spending a little bit more time. Just kill off as much as I can. Especially the... I need to suffer some damage, so... And I need to heal myself with banner, so I think that worked out quite fine.
Kill the heretic.
Yeah, that's not a boss though, by the way. It would be good if it was a boss. But, oh, there's something here. What the hell is this?
I wonder what this
Access.
Oh yeah, this is my mission is to... Yeah, I mean, I can burn them, so it is quite easy for me. I need to suffer some damage, that's why I'm doing
Data transfer complete.
this the chest for the seasonal chest. Usually they give you quite a good kind of like stuff as well, of course. Alright, just keep moving. Yeah, just suffer some damage there maybe. Where is it? Where is the boss? Alright, that's done. That's a seasonal mission, by the way. Spawn using the escalation point.
The Emperor's light has found me.
This the sisters angelic, the same
Can't
form.
silence the alarm. I'll face some serious resistance. Not that I'm complaining.
Boss here, Damon. Oh, there's a boss, is it? Oh, there's a boss. Oh, that's good. Oh man, don't die. Alright man, I'm lucky. I don't know whether I've taken down this guy or not. Maybe I have. If I have, then I shouldn't be too excited. Alright. So I've done this one as well. I don't know whether I've done this boss or not. But if I've not done it, then I think I'll be very happy. So that was the seasonal boss, by the way. Only 1 in 15% chance that it will spawn, and you have to collect all 10 of them. So this is going to be quite a
Dynamic extraction complete. The harvested data is secure. Injecting purge protocols to compromised node. Locate
well,
next station.
I don't know whether I like fire or not. Yeah, I think I'm more like a fire kind of person. I play World of Warcraft as well. My mage is a fire mage. Or do I enjoy arcane mage, by the way? Back then, long time ago. Okay. Alright, just keep going. Wow, another chaos.
Teleport beacon in range.
Impaler, sorry.
Kill them.
What is this? Chaos engine, is it? Oh wow, cool. Now this teleport kind of thing could be to another kind of dungeon, so that's good. Let me see. 26 seconds, 28 seconds. Oh. Alright, let's go.
Access.
Burn, burn, burn. Alright, cool.
Objectives are met.
So that's a
All
seasonal
data
objective
sermons are now in
done.
inquisitorial custody. Praise the
Going to see.
Omnisire.
Now this is another chest that I could unlock. That's good. Yeah, I heard about the run in World of Warcraft, but the Diablo 3. But the reality is that I've already got, I think, all the wings and pets. So, I think the cosmic wing is something I've got as well. Yeah. So I don't really have incentive to go and do the GR for the Diablo 3 game. And besides, I'm still like having so much to do in Warhammer and other games as well, like Midnight Sun as well. So it's just so many things. Now let's see this seasonal mission. Oh, the first thing first. Do I have the boss or not? The fourth one. Yeah. So this is I've got the fourth one. And you know what, guys? Okay, so I need to take a look at my timing because I track all this timing. Let's see. So I play 26 hours, yeah? 26 hours. They're about 25 and a half. Alright, cool. So I have to note it down somewhere. Because I've been tracking my progress against my calculation on how soon or how fast I can get all the 10 bosses. So I mean, still a long way to go. 4 bosses compared to yeah, still a long way to go. I mean, for those who are maybe if you take a look at you have followed one of my on my video on the probability, it get much harder as time goes by. So yeah. Alright, so that's good. See what kind of like loot I've got here. I've got this guy. Oh, this is not too bad. Although hard to define what is surrounded. Nah, it's actually not that good. No. And this one is also no good. So I'll toss it to the Savage. You have to pay attention to all this lock as well. One more mission, then you have to lock it back again because this is quite a good kind of buff. Alright, cool. And that is the so that's what I've got. I'm still missing some of this, like a SAM code, by the way, 2 of them. I hope I'll get it in due course. Meanwhile, the next one is going to be map number. Man, I get carried away. Was it like 9 or what? Okay, let's see where I was. I can't forgot already. 7, 8 is this one. 9 is this guy, is it? Yep. So I need to do 9 here. 76. Whoa, it's a red one. Damn it. Oh man, I didn't know that it escalates so fast. 76, man. Yeah, Nostromo. I think after you've done it for a while, things become a lot easier and faster as well. So I've done a lot of missions, and tarot card can't help as well. You just need to use the right tarot card to boost some of this, like XP bonus and so on. So yeah, that's my secret. But it's still not fast, man. I mean, there are people that's a lot faster. If you co-op, definitely it's a lot faster as well. So let's see. Map number 9 would be the one here. It's a 76, man, guys. Oh, a bit concerned. But there's no info-fragment. Let's see. Let's not do crazy stuff here. 76 is what? How many level above me? 5 level above me. Okay, so that is no problem with that. That is fine too. Should I go for this one? What kind of mission is this? Let me see. It's a neuroinflation. So it's either kill them all or kill the 3 machines or whatever it is, the base. So should I go for this? Man, this is going to be painful, yeah. Let's see. It's a good test. Yeah, but Psyker is still very strong. No, Nostromo. I still think that Psyker is still very strong. I did the fire. I think it's the strongest of all my characters. Fast and furious. Or fire everywhere. Okay, eliminate target, and the again is something that I can just.
The purge of the infestation is strongly recommended.
Just keep going. I mean, I want to take this opportunity to level up my my hero feat as well. So I'm doing a bit of like banner as well as the inoculator. So the banner give me crit, by the way. Just want to and whenever oh wow, oh, that was tough. Oh crap. I don't have to deal with this, but I do. Right, there's the crit that I've got. Okay. And there's so many. Okay, that's done. Again, there's no.
The Auspex readings are fascinating. The gas is clearly lethal. Perhaps you should keep your distance.
And by the way, any enemy that I kill while I'm in the banner will heal myself as well. That's what the banner is for. I don't find the banner that useful because I feel a little bit rooted. But I suppose for more difficult content, it's helpful. Yeah, because I've got +1 melee enemy for this map, so that become quite handful, I would say. Right, buff this guy.
Infection source cauterized.
Ooh. I said let me just kill some of these guys to heal, to get my shield up. So that is a +5, and I get a taste of what my Supreme mission will be like, which is not a bad thing. Because my Supreme mission is a +6, by the way. I think I can check later. Jesus, man, there's so a lot here. Ooh, there's oh, I need to get out. I can't get out. There's so many crap here. Ooh, nice work. Just so many of them. Oh yeah, it's so satisfying.
Miscalculated our response time, Inquisitor. Such mistakes deserve immediate retribution.
Double check. There's no info-fragment. Let's go.
The Emperor's light has found me.
Yep. See you in Nostromo. Thank you for tuning in. So now I'm at map number 9. Then I have the 10. There's an info-fragment. And I level up to 72. Yes, Nostromo. The XP come from killing mobs as well, but the main XP come from the mission. So you've got to sometimes, you know, if you are doing purge, it's fine, but if you are not doing purge, then there's really no need to go overboard, I guess. Let me see. Do I want to heal, or do I want more defense or something else? Deflect. I got one more that I can put it in. Yeah, I think I should start thinking about where I want to. Where's the third look that I want to go into? Perhaps on suppression, or I think on range, in fact, right? Because a lot of my damage are all range damage. So it could be worthwhile either range or suppression. This is really good as well. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, I'll go for suppression. And I'll start with the damage reduction as well, rather than the damage bonus. Well, you know what? I think I can go for this one. So yeah, I'll go for the suppression. Okay. Yep. I hope I can finish the Supreme mission. We'll see. There's always a question mark. Number 10. Number 10 is this guy. Oh, there's a Wandering Server Skull. So this is the one that you could get an extra key if you've completed, because there's a skull that you can take it down. It's level 78, man. Oh shit. This is 78, there's 6 above me, huh? Oh, man. Let's not do any tarot card here, shall we? Let's just because I need to take down the skull. And I need to survive as well. And I need to remind myself to come here for the info-fragment. Cool. So let's see what I've got. So yeah, this one I don't want to do any tarot card because I'm not that confident on my characters as yet.
100,000
wow, this eliminate all, man. This is going to be a long one.
There is no respite. There is nowhere to hide. Across the galaxy, there is only war.
Whoa, look at that. Oh, that hurts, man. This is a tough mission for me. Well, luckily I didn't do any tarot card here. I think it was a good choice. This one is going to take a while, and I need to rush for this. This is a +6, yeah? So it's tougher than all my previous one. So, but I'm doing damage over time, so it's a poison and fire as well, so I have to be really careful. And you have to be careful over those explosions as well. It's got a lot of really hecticness. I mean, unlike the blow whereby usually you just roll everything, yeah? There's just so many things happening. You have to be very careful. This guy died on explosion as well. What?
The Emperor's light has found me.
Wait, let me see one thing. What if I forgot to lock my what do I have here? Enemy explode on kill. Okay, that is not bad as well. So let's just lock it as well. I like that.
A corrupted servo skull possessing important picked captures.
Oh, this is the one that I need to take
You
down.
must disable the construct before it launches self-sacrifice protocol.
Oh crap. Whoa!
Inquisitor. Electrospectral scanning reveals
Where is it? Where's the skull? Oh shit!
in close proximity.
Oh man. So that is one death. The skull is somewhere still there. I think the I'm not gonna
You have
make
failed
it.
to eliminate the corrupted
Yeah.
servo skull.
So I don't have the extra key, which is
Confidential
fine.
material couldn't be secured.
I knew it's gonna be hard anyway. Yeah, just too many of them. What a shame. That could have been extra key for me. And it's taking me a lot of time as well. Do they have anything here? Nope, there isn't. Well, that is what the Supreme Mission will look like. So I'm still leveling up, so my gear, as you know, is still trying to get to well, at least my banner is becoming more useful. Where is the Info-fragment, yeah? Where is the Info-fragment? Probably not here, is it?
Ready for my trial of faith.
It's the other one. There is a... Whoa, this one is tough, man. Seriously. I need to take some med kit here. Alright. There is one info-fragment here, I believe it should be. Or not. Maybe it's a third one.
For the Emperor.
Whoa, so many of them. Yeah, I don't think I'm as powerful in Angelic Singing form. Yeah, I should go easy on this one. What the hell? This is one of the tougher missions I've got, even without tarot card. I'm so glad that I didn't do any tarot card. Is that all? Yep, this is the info-fragment.
Blessed scanning psalms have been executed and indicate essential info fragments, Inquisitor. Data has been inloaded.
You are no Astartes, but you can certainly fight, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I just need to burn through all these things. A bit of kiting as well. Man, this one is taking a long time. I'm a bit concerned. Yep, just a few more. I think I can make it. So I did the info-fragment already. It's not enough DPS. Alright, done. So I've collected one info-fragment. Cool. So unfortunately, I didn't get the silver skull, and that is also one of the achievements that I have to. One of the seasonal objective I need to do as well. But that's fine. I'll do another Void Crusade anyway. So that's no big deal. Right. Yeah. So it's a bit of a shame. Otherwise, I could have done two at the same time. Now, map number 11 is where the last info fragment is going to be. And let's see. So the the one I need to handle, map number 11, is the one next to number 1 here. So the info fragment will be here. I think I'll land somewhere here. So I just need to make sure that I remember this. It's 72, so it's not too bad. It's at my level. So where was I? 11 is this one here. Alright, so I can bump up by 2. That shouldn't be a... Oh, you know what? Let's not do something crazy. Sometimes you never know. Hit damage bonus for enemies, so that's fine. More credit for Horde. Let's go. So this should be towards the tail end of it. Man, the Silver Skull is something I missed out. Quite unfortunate.
The very existence of this
Okay,
filth
so I need to
defiles the
eliminate
Imperium.
the...
They may be great in numbers, but if we sever the head, the body will die. Kill their leaders and break their will.
So again, this is easier because of the level that we have. So the Void Crusade is kind of interesting. It's not always hard. It depends on how you unlock your Void Crusade. Alright, just don't forget. The whole point here is the info fragment. I keep reminding myself of it. I've got the all resist, which is always good. Okay, info fragment is here.
Electrospectral scanning revealed info fragments of high importance in close proximity.
Where is it? Let's do the info fragment first. Yep, that's the one. My last one. Alright, cool.
I'm ready for my
Blessed scanning
time.
psalms have been executed and indicate essential info fragments, Inquisitor. Data has been inloaded.
Success is measured
done.
in blood.
Just a couple more. Nice. The explosion is nice. I remember the other side has a treasure. There's a chest here, so I'll go for this guy here. Right here. I think there's a chest here. Yeah. Well, they changed it to a escalation chest.
Incoming gas attack. Time to leave this lovely place.
Now, I'm not changing into the same form because it's a chaos engine for my heroic deed. I need to take them down with the active add of faith.
Duty prevails.
Which is what I've done. The last one, the one up there.
I wonder what this machine does.
Oh, stun.
You
Very
severed the
good.
head. Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
So yeah, that's done. I'm almost there. So I've done the info-fragment already, I think. I have. Hope I not missed that. That will be the last one. Okay, so what I've got here, I've got the info-fragment. There's an optional kind of map that if you want to take extra chests, you could do that. But you don't have to do that. So I'm 36 minutes, so kind of like within the limit of it. Right, so let's see what kind of like items I've got here. Nope. If I do melee, nope. Hand flamer and rod, nope. Oh, this has so many sockets, but it's a nope. So I can safely salvage all of them. Put the rest of it into the bank. Now, let's see what I've got here. So this one turns out to be... Yeah, so this one is not that great. You know, tell you what, the third affix it means nothing to me. I don't have any physical vulnerability. So, I mean, it's alright. This one is really about vulnerability. It's alright, it's not that great. But I think I'll use it regardless. I suspect the fourth one would be like a chance to add maybe warp vulnerability on warp damage dealt. That would be my gut feel. So in fact, it just... I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like a really good kind of weapon here. I could though, I mean, you know, just for the sake of completing this supreme mission, I could add some socket to this guy. I think up to 3 of them. I'm sorry, not this guy. The one that I'm having right now. This guy here. I could add some sockets. And I think why not? Let's see how many sockets I can get. 3. Okay, 3 sockets. Now again, 3 sockets. What can you do? What can you do? Take a look at the companion to see any of this. Kind of like, you know, good for you. The single target kill. All DOT damage dealt as a suppression. Gain a suppression. This is not bad actually. Right, this is not bad. Okay, terminus and phosphoric. This is not bad. Because I do a lot of DOT and suppression gain is always welcome. So this is not bad. I could do shards as well. I mean, you know, there are a couple of options here. Now, if I take a look at my character, my resist is not at the max, especially for hit resist. So there's something I could work on by adding more resist to my character. So instead of gaining suppression, I can use a shard to gain resist. So some of these shards are for resist. I believe, yeah, this is the resist shard. I don't have that many though. So I could gain resist shard, right? And or I can gain suppression. Which one should I be having? I don't mind suppression. Let's go for it. Let's go for suppression. Let's try this one out. Volkite, Terminus, and Phosphornic. Volkite, Terminus. Do I have that phosphor I've got? Yep. So I mean, this itself is not too bad either. I extend the DOT duration, damage against burning, as well as the damage bonus for 2 seconds on kill. So let's just shove it in and see how it works. Let's put it in here. 1, 2, and 3. So now I've got another Psalm Doctrine, which is 10% of all DOT damage done is gained as suppression, which is to protect myself, right? So that's good. I think I've already used up all my Volkite, Terminus. Yeah, I think the one of them are already exhausted. So I have to either craft it if I need it, or I have to farm for it. So very well. I think I'll just go for Supreme Mission now. I mean, I could do a bonus one. Let me see. Bonus one is the one that this guy here. There's a bonus mission. Bonus mission usually provides. If I do this guy, let's see what I've got here. 73 is not bad either. Panic Room is always a bit of a hit and miss. Sometimes if your VIP die on the way, then you fail it. But I guess it's let me just get more SAM code. I think that is quite important. No, I'm probably not wanting this guy. Okay, I think that's fine. Oh no, I don't want that either. Some of them are quite terrible. I try not to get too crazy on some of these quests because the VIP can be quite fragile and they can die quite fast as well.
Sensory stimuli link has been established. Subject in severe
cute.
distress was identified. Hostiles are attempting forced entry to the vault where subject is located. Vault integrity compromised. Termination is imminent without inquisitorial assistance.
There's a chest somewhere there at the corner. Yeah, there's a chest there. It's a good chest, by the way. Another heroic deed. But you have to kill it within like half a minute. Alright, cool. So there's chest number 1. There's another 2 chests over there in front. Let's see.
Let's see what happens now.
Okay, let me just go and save the VIP first.
The subject is now in
Done.
inquisitorial custody. Relocate to the extraction zone.
Yeah, so here I just have to be a little bit careful and take down some of these enemies. But other than that, it's not really dramatic. Trying to see if there are I think there's a chest somewhere here as well. Yeah, it's not really that great. Alright, I can turn into a embodied saint kind of like form. Still doing the Void Crusade, by the way. Try to drag them across as well, as fast as I can. Right. Yeah, I'm getting there. Another chest somewhere, probably not. Yep, that's done. It's a wrap. I'm just waiting for my VIP to get here. There'll be a supreme mission coming up.
Extraction successful.
Very good.
Blessed be the Deus Mechanicus. The asset is secure and being.
So yeah, I mean, as you can see, right, the seasonal mission is very slow when it comes to spawning them, especially in Void Crusade. I don't know why, because I spent around close to 2 hours streaming this, and I don't really see. I mean, I only see one seasonal mission, so yeah, it's going to be tough. Anyway, enough talking on that. So let's see what I can do here. I've done all that I can. Now it's a supreme mission, do or die. Try not to die. So this is the one. It's a level 77 and I'm level 72. So it's 5 level above me. I can get this guy as well. I've got a lot of fate that give me damage bonus, so why not? I mean, right, so I've got damage bonus, 50% damage bonus, and it will be the no-go hunt, supreme mission, do or die. Let me see if I can put some tarot card that is not too harmful. Well, I do hit, so this doesn't concern me. I think I can do this one. Horde enemies, got more credit. Is it really worth it? Right, that's one here. +1 melee enemy groups. 77, shall I? Alright, man, this is do or die. I shouldn't put in tarot cards, really. I should just keep it simple, you know what I mean? Anyway.
The web of heresy and corruption is spun by powerful beings and perverted minds. Hunt
Get a sense of how
their
difficult this
leaders,
is.
and this construct of evil will come crashing down.
I mean, I can be taking a lot of damage as well. Right, so far seems alright. What? I don't know what the yellow beam is. Whatever it is, it's not pleasant. Right. Okay. There's a lot of supply here as well. Med kit. Alright, man, this is such a okay, so I think there are like 3 bosses. Alright, so I need to be careful not to aggro all 3 at the same time.
Kill the heretic.
Let's just say I want want to aggro one of them first, right? So this one of them is coming to me, which is good. Oh shit, the second one is coming to me too. Whatever it is, I just don't want to aggro all three of them, that's all. Whoa!
Deserved worse.
Whatever that one shot is was painful. Didn't kill me. It's good, man, because I got DOT, I get like suppression. So I mean, I don't think I'm that worried.
Success is
Alright, cool.
measured in
The last one
blood.
coming up. Oh, there's a lot of good loot here. Yep. Oh yes, that's done.
Severed the head.
On a 72, so 5 level
Watch the
above me
body
while I'm still
water
leveling.
aimlessly.
I mean, if I'm at endgame, this is quite easy, yeah? But I'm not at endgame. So that's good, very
Glory
good,
to the
done.
Emperor. It is time to reap the rewards of your crusade, Inquisitor. There must be a
So, let's
teleport
see.
beacon nearby.
So I've got Info-fragment, I've got 4 key plus 1 extra key, so I've got like 5 keys. So unfortunately, because I didn't down the I couldn't down the servo skull, so that's 1 less key. Otherwise, it would be 5 instead of it'll be like 6 instead of 5. So now, what the Info-fragment says is that I can know up to 5 of them. So this is blueprint. This is tarot cards and void shard. So this is good. This is Archaeotech Relics, which is a red one. So what it means is that so let's start with there's 2 more here. So it looks like this is morality, which is the blue one. Oh, not blue one, it's a green one. Well, it's not a green one. It's like, you know, morality. It's like this type color. I don't know what you call it. So we have the crafting materials, right? Like the sparkling, like the mark of spark and what have you. So what it says is that one of this guy is ancient, right? So one of these guys is ancient, one of these guys is time code, one of these guys is Archaeotech shard, and one of them is consumable. So if you are looking for like ancient, then you have 1 in 4 chance out of these 4 boxes. That's what I mean. As simple as that. If you're looking for consumable, like the one that can boost your XP and so on, then one of them would be the one. But you also have a chance to get Psalm code as well as Archaeotech shard that is not that helpful. So let's start with this guy first. That is easy. So this is the main kind of like, you know, a chest that you get all this nice loot you see drop like crazy. So now that you have a choice to make whether you want morality, which is good, right? So morality is good. I always like it. Archaeotech is also good. I like it. So let's just open the morality, right? So this is the one that is looks something like this one here. Looks something like this one. So it's kind of good and interesting. Then the red one is always good because I can craft a lot of interesting stuff from it. I'm not that big fan of ancient when you're still leveling. It's alright, it's good, but it's not that great. Sometimes depending on the luck. So now crafting material, blueprint, tarot card is good, right? Because that is what you want for your A1 shard as well for your Void Crusade. Then the content unknown. So now left with 4 of them. These 2 I don't want. So now I have to either go. Well, my preference would be the consumable as well as the ancient, I guess. But I don't want Sign Code or Archaeotech. Let's try this one. So this is ancient, so it's good. It's good. Although I'm not a big fan of ancient, but it's better than Sign Code and Archaeotech shard. So one of those 3 will be consumable, which is what I want. So let's try this one. This is the shard, which is the worst of all. Sign Code is still better. So then these are the shards that I've got here. All right. So that is done. I've completed the objective, so I can quit, and I'll get the Thorough Crusade done because I get it done within 75 minutes, or actually quite less than that. So it is not a tough one, so long as you know what you're doing to get all the Info-fragment. So, yep, that is the Void Crusade is completed, and you can see that the seasonal score wise, this one is a bit of a downer. I should have done a better job in terms of the Silver Skull. Then I could have get this one and proceed to the next tier, but I couldn't. I mean, I was kind of like I failed to do that. But but if you look at the master one, I've done the. Let me see, where is the Thorough? Yep. So this is done. So this is done, right? So I'm quite well into the third one. So I just need to do a little bit more Void Crusade, and and I should be able to complete the tier 3 as well. So now in terms of the reward, let's see what kind of reward I've got. I think that's more important, more interesting, right? As you can see, quite a lot of items here. Let's just break it down and see what is good for me and what is not. So all these are just SIM code. So I put all these shards and SIM code into my stash first. Yeah. I think there's a spillover as well. Okay, now let's see. Go by rarity. Let's see. So this is Seraphine armor. That's okay. This is Celestian. This is not bad. This is not bad because I do have Supreme Deflect chance 6.6% is not bad. So this is good actually. I would say this is good. I just need to change some of this like some of these affixes. This is a good one, by the way. So this one I can potentially add 3 more slots there. I can have a very nice Sim Doctrine, which is more on the aura. So this is a good one. Alright, so at least I got something good here. I don't do melee. This one could be good, but it's not something I'm looking for. These are melee. So unfortunately, the weapons are all melee. That's quite unfortunate. This one is Toxin. So without unlocking it, you know that it's for poison. So I think it's a buff to the poison and so on, which is not something I'm using. This is Dominion. Well, dude, this is 65 quality though compared to this guy. So this could potentially be very interesting. Build around crit. This could potentially be very interesting to build around crit, but then again, I'll lose 1 out of 5 slots. But I think this is a very good one. This is this build around crit. It'll give you better crit, and all these affixes will be tailor-made to the crit card build. So this is also a good one. Have to pay attention to this guy. Next one is the Archaeotech Humble Weapon, which is the I don't think I'll be interested in doing this. It's a more physical thing. It's a physical and heat, a bit of mix. Never quite worked out in this game to be hybrid, to be honest. This one is not bad actually. This one is doable. I can actually do this guy. I can do this guy. I just need a bit or more like reload some of this, like maybe maybe melee and so on, so I can actually work around this guy. This one, nope, none of this is helpful. So yep. Do I want this one? Probably not. Not at all. This one is nope. This is a banner. This is the Degenerate Berserker token, quite reliably. It's interesting. I mean, is it really something I want to have? I don't know. I have to take a look at that. Force Field, no. Another Celestian, this is a good one as well, because this one, the Rosaria Force Field, is one of the best card fixes for production. This is make yourself invulnerable. So this is something that I'll be quite interested to know a little bit more about this. It will be a trade-off between this guy and this guy here. You know, this guy is not bad either. I mean, they have more affixes, so I'll probably be looking for this one. Okay, so this could potentially be another upgrade as well. It has one. I mean, yeah, this one is quite a good one, but I need time to reroll all the stuff, most of the stuff, because I can build around defect. By the way, because my chest item is on defect, right? So I can build around that in terms of the what I've got for these items here. And the only thing I don't need is probably the warp resist and the damage against Chaos Demon. So this is something that I probably would like to reroll into things like all resist. I think that's important. All resist when suppression status is protected. So that is what I'm looking for. So this is yet another upgrade. Oh wow, this is +4. I mean, yeah, I mean that is something I could use. Not to get overly excited by it, because it's just like 4 affixes. What do I have here? Nope. So yeah, I mean overall that's done. Quite a profitable run, I would say. Let me just clear my inventory and just recap what I've got here. So so things like this guy I can remove. I mean, I've got a lot of like Spark of Glory as well. Hey Joe, yeah, thank you, and Happy New Year to you too, Joe. Good to have you here. Right, great. And so with that said, I think I'm done for today. And after the Void Crusade, it's actually quite a good kind of like run. To have quite a number of items upgrade that I can think about, build myself around the D flat, and perhaps from a passive wire as well I can support that. That's no problem. And so yeah, I think I've got a few items to upgrade or craft. Maybe this one I need to craft a little bit on the third kind of like affix and the fourth affix, and I think I'll need quite a lot of money to do that as well. I'll see how much money I've got. Oh yeah, this one I can throw away as well. So yeah, I mean, overall it's nice. I'm quite happy with the end result of some of these items that I'm having. So yeah, I'll do a little bit more for you guys. I mean, look, this season is still a long way. I'm still very far from completing the heroic deed that will give me affixes and so on. So still quite a fair bit to go. And in terms of my seasonal journey, I mean, there's still a lot of things to do. I think the hardest one, like I said in the beginning of this video, is the ultimate escalation. So a big shout out to those who are determined to complete this season 6. This one would be the hardest of all. You need there are about 201 seasonal mission to even think about getting all of them completed. So this is probably one of the hardest ones that you will encounter. But the rest of it, just work your way through. It's getting easier. All right, cool. So thank you for tuning in. If you have any question and so on, you can always drop me a question at the description comment box below. Once this video is live as a replay. And so all the best. Enjoy your New Year celebration. All right, take care. So I've done the Info-fragment run completed within 75 minutes or less.